And you got captured?
I was listed as wounded, missing in action. Prisoner exchange had already finished. That was over. I didn't come back with the main group. The survival rate, if you were captured and wounded, was very low. My wife had the classic call from the padre who delivered the telegram. And that's all I knew till I got returned after the war was over. The Chinese general in charge of the area came down with his staff. He said, we have decided to send you back. So he said, okay, we're giving you ambulance convoy. You get it to Panmunjom. You're in charge. So I said, all right. When? Now. We got Panmunjom, and they weren't expecting us there, the camp. An interpreter came down from the camp and said, what are you doing here? And when I spoke English, he was very surprised. So I told him. He said, oh, okay, you stay here for the night, go in the morning. Okay. So 5 o'clock the next morning, it was late, and he came along and said, okay, go. And I said, well, where am I? Have you got a map for me? He said, just go down that road. Very well. So I went down the road, and then I saw a minefield. Now remember, I'm an expert in minefields. And I saw where this minefield had been breached, and even though old tapes, camouflage tapes, let's go down this one and cross to the Allied lines. So I carefully took the ambulances down, crossed through the minefield, and the other side was an American sentry box. So he stopped. He says, "Where do you think you're going?" I said, "Going to Corps headquarters." He said, "Well, you can't go through here." And I said, "No, get on your phone or your radio and get military escort down for me down here right now. This is going to be very dangerous." So I take these Russian ambulances into our lines. He said, "I can't do that. I haven't got any radio." He said, "You're going to have to turn and go back." I said, "If I go back, they'll shoot us." So open that barrier. Nope. I said, "Okay, got to try something else. How many rounds you got in that rifle?" He said, 10. So I said, "Okay, go and shoot the last 10 men in the last two ambulances. Then you can say you fought to your last round." He said, "You're crazy." And I said, "Yep. And I'm going to drive through your barrier too." So we got up to the barrier, and he lifts at the last minute. He says, "I hope you know what you're doing." I said, Stop the ambulance." I said, "Yes. Have you forgotten something, soldier?" He said, "What?" I said, "I told you I was an officer." So he salutes. I said, "That's better." I thought my Chinese driver was going to lose 10 pounds of sweat. Anyway, he said, "Now drive." We drove 25 miles in the rear of the Allied lines. Eventually, I saw the Provost Marshal's tactical sign. I pulled into the driving lot, parked the ambulances, and there's an American Master Sergeant standing there wondering what's going on. He came over, and of course, I looked like a Chinese commissar. So he came over, what's going on? And he was surprised when I spoke English. So I told him, I said, "I'm Second Lieutenant Owen, Royal Canadian Regiment. I've got to send these ambulances and drivers back to China. There's 91 men not expected to live, including me. And that's why we're here right now. I want to see the Provost Marshal." So the Provost Marshal said, "Let's go and see this. This better not be a joke." Well, when he gets over the edge of the hill, you see these Chinese Red Star ambulances, the Chinese driver standing there, and oh my God, "Captain, get this organized." To the captain I met first, and I said, "Sir, I am now turning it all over to you. It's now your command." And they put me in a vehicle along with some others. We got the vehicles organized and going off to the different countries, which is exactly like what I expected to happen, getting them off to their own hospitals and so on. And it was years before I met any of them that even had been in that again.